In many of my previous videos on how to create an AI influencer, one of the questions I get asked a lot is how to make the AI influencer actually talk. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that and make your AI influencer talk with perfect lip sync. If you're ready to learn how to make your AI influencer speak, go ahead and like the video because it's free, and let's get into it. Now, if it's your first time coming across my videos and you don't yet know how to create an AI influencer from scratch, I recommend watching my recent video where I show you how to create one step by step. That way, it will be much easier for you to follow along with this tutorial when we move into the next steps of making your AI influencer talk. I'll leave some of the video linked in the description, and I'll also include a full playlist of all my AI influencer tutorials on the end screen, so you can watch them next and follow along with the different tutorials where I show you how to create your own AI influencer. Now, making your AI influencer talk is actually very easy, and it's not a complicated process. Basically, all you need is the image of the AI influencer that you want to turn into a talking video. So here are just a few examples of AI influencer. You simply need your own image that you've already created, and you should also prepare the words or script that you want your influencer to say before moving on to the next steps. The tool we're going to use to make the AI influencer talk is called OpenArt. Go to the link in the description of this video and click on it to access OpenArt. Once you're there, create an account if you don't already have one. The reason we're using OpenArt is because it allows us to access many other AI tools from one place. It's one of the best options right now if you want to use multiple AI tools without needing to pay for several different subscriptions, which can quickly become overwhelming. With an OpenArt account, you'll be able to access many of the currently available AI tools all in one place, and that's one of the main reasons why it's so useful for this process. Once you're inside your OpenArt account, come to the top of the dashboard and click on the Video tab. When you open the Video tab, you'll see several different options. The one we want to use is the Start End Frame option. This is the option we'll use because we're going to turn an image into a video, or more specifically, a talking video. I'm going to show you two different ways you can do this so it's easier for you to follow along. The first way is by using the Frame to Video tool. Once you're inside, the first thing you need to do is change the model. For this demonstration, we're going to test both Kling 3.0 and VEO 3.1 so we can compare the results. First, we'll start with Kling 3.0. So switch your model to Kling 3.0, and then under Add a Start Frame, upload the image of your AI influencer that you want to turn into a talking video. After uploading your image, you'll come to the prompt box. This is where you'll describe the character's actions and include the words you want the influencer to say, so the model can generate the video correctly. Let me show you the example prompt I'm using for this demonstration. In this example, I simply want the influencer to speak. So my prompt says, "She speaks naturally." Then I added a few actions. Next in the prompt, I wrote the words I want her to say right here. And you'll need to add the words "you influencer will" inside quotation marks. Once you're done writing your prompt, go down to the settings section. The first thing you need to do is make sure that audio is turned on. This is very important because the influencer won't speak if audio is disabled. Next, under Output Settings, choose the duration of your video. The duration you select should depend on how long the script is. Also, try not to make the script too long. With Kling 3.0, the maximum duration available here is 15 seconds. If your script is longer than what can fit in 15 seconds, the system may cut off some of the words or make the influencer speak very quickly, which won't sound natural. A good approach is to keep the sentences short and simple. If you have a longer script, you can break it into smaller sections. Generate one clip with a short part of the script, then generate another clip with the next part. This way, you avoid overcrowding the timeline and the speech will sound much more natural. If your script is short, you don't need to use the full 15 seconds. You can adjust the duration to something like 10 or 7 seconds depending on how long the script is. Just estimate the duration so it matches the amount of dialogue in your prompt. Next, change the resolution to 1080p so you get the best video quality. After that, leave the number of generations set to 1 since you only need one video. Once everything is set, click Generate, and Kling 3.0 will start generating your talking AI influencer video. After that, we'll also test Veo 3.1 so we can compare the results. To change the model, simply click on the model selector and switch to Veo 3.1. When you switch models, make sure you check the settings again because the settings are not the same. Alright, let's listen to the talking AI influencer videos. I'm going to play both videos one at a time so we can see the differences.
Hi guys! Hope y'all are doing amazing. Like this video because I'm now able to speak to you guys.
Hi guys, hope y'all are doing amazing. Like this video because I'm now able to speak to you guys.
Okay, the results are great, and each model performs a little differently, and you may prefer one over the other. So, the choice really depends on your preference, but you can share your thoughts in the comments below. So that's the first way you can create a talking AI influencer video. However, there's one more important thing you should know. In most cases, you might create your first video successfully, but when you generate another video with a new script, you may notice that the voice sounds different. This can make it seem like your AI influencer is using different voices across different videos instead of maintaining a consistent voice. The good thing is that this is an easy problem to fix. So here's what you can do. You'll download the videos you created of your AI influencer speaking. After downloading them, the next step is to extract the voice from those videos. In other words, you'll separate the audio from the video so that you're left with just the voice. What you want is the audio file of your AI influencer speaking. Once you have that, we're going to use another tool called ElevenLabs. And to access it easily, just go to the link in the description of this video and create an account if you don't already have an ElevenLabs account. ElevenLabs is one of the best AI voice tools available right now for generating high-quality AI voices. That's why it's the tool I highly recommend using, and it's the one we use as well for creating AI voices. To extract the audio, simply use the video editing tool you normally work with. For example, you can use CapCut, Filmora, or any other video editor you prefer. Import the video, extract the audio track, and export it as an MP3 file. Make sure you download only the audio, not the video, together with it. Before we continue, I want to mention something that might be helpful to some of you watching this. If you've been thinking about creating content online or starting your own YouTube channel, but you've been holding back because you don't have cameras, lights, microphones, or the kind of recording setup people usually talk about, then I want you to know that you don't actually need all of that to start anymore. And for some people, the biggest challenge isn't even the equipment. Sometimes it's simply the fact that you don't want to show your face on camera. And that's exactly why I've created a course called the AI Avatar Income System. Inside this course, I show you step-by-step how to build a brand, create content, and monetize in different ways using an AI avatar instead of being in front of the camera yourself.
So you'll learn everything.
The same system we've used to build this brand, grow this YouTube channel, and how you can turn your content into a real online income stream.
The whole idea is to give you a clear system to follow, so you're not trying to figure everything out on your own.
So if creating content is something you've been wanting to do, but the camera, the equipment, or the idea of showing your face has been the thing stopping you, this is exactly what the AI Avatar Income System was designed to help with.
If you want to learn more about it, you can check it out using the first link in the description of this video. Okay, let's continue with the video. After you've downloaded the audio file, go to your ElevenLabs account. Inside ElevenLabs, navigate to the Voices tab. This is where you'll search for the voice you want your AI influencer to use. You can listen to different voices and choose the one that best matches your AI influencer. The idea here is to select one voice and keep using it consistently in all of your AI influencer talking videos so that your influencer always sounds the same. Inside the Explore Voices section, you can start by filtering the voices to make the search easier. For example, you can filter by gender if you want a male or female voice. You can also filter by language, such as English. After that, you can narrow it down further by accent, such as American, Australian, British, Canadian, Indian, Irish, or Jamaican. These filters will help you quickly find voices that match what you're looking for. You can also filter by the style of voice. For example, you might want a conversational voice, a narration voice, a character voice, a social media voice, an advertisement voice, or an educational voice. Once you apply these filters, you'll see a list of voices that match your selections. Listen to a few of them until you find the one you like. When you find a voice you like, click Add Voice. After adding it, the option will change and you'll see Use Voice. If you click Use Voice, it will automatically take you to the Text-to-Speech tab. For now, we're not going to use that tab yet. I'll show you where it comes in later when we talk about the second method. The reason we clicked Use Voice is simply so that the voice you selected gets added to your available voices. That way, it will already be selected for you when we move to the next step. Now, instead of the Text-to-Speech tab, switch to the Voice Changer tool. This is the tool we're going to use for the first method of making your AI influencer talk. Remember the audio file you extracted from your video earlier? Come over to the Voice Changer tool and upload that audio file here. Once you upload the extracted audio, click Generate Speech. What the Voice Changer tool does is very interesting. It keeps the same words, timing, and pacing from the original audio, but it changes the voice itself to the new voice you selected in ElevenLabs. In other words, the dialogue remains exactly the same, but it will now sound like it's being spoken by the new voice you chose. This allows you to maintain a consistent voice for your AI influencer across all your videos. So whenever you create a talking video in OpenArt, you can extract the audio, bring it into ElevenLabs, and use the Voice Changer tool to convert it into your AI influencer's main voice. That way, every video will sound consistent. This is the first method you can use to make your AI influencer talk. Now let's move on to the second method. For the second method, come back to ElevenLabs and this time go to the Text-to-Speech tab. Remember the words you originally wrote in the prompt when creating the video on OpenArt? Those are the same words your AI influencer is supposed to say. Copy those words and paste them into the text-to-speech box in ElevenLabs. Make sure the voice you selected earlier is still chosen as the active voice. After pasting your script, click Generate Speech to generate the audio. If you don't like the first result, ElevenLabs allows you to regenerate the audio up to 2 times for free, so you can try again and see if you get a version that sounds better. These regenerations won't use your credits. Once you're satisfied with the result, go to the History section, find the generated audio you like, and download it as an MP3 file. After downloading the audio, come back to OpenArt. Inside OpenArt, go to the left side menu and switch to the Lip Sync tool. Once you open the Lip Sync tool, you'll see different models available. Click on the model selection area and choose the model you want to use. Some of the options you'll see include Kling Avatar, OpenArt Lip Sync, Kling Lip Sync V1, and a few other tools. In this case, the best option to start with is Kling Avatar because it allows you to upload an image of your AI influencer along with an audio track. This is perfect for our case since we're starting with an image. If you are uploading a video instead of an image, you will select Kling Lip Sync V1. But for this example, we'll focus on Kling Avatar. After selecting Kling Avatar, click Choose Image and upload the image of your AI influencer. Next, you'll see a prompt section where you can briefly describe the scene or the type of talking video you want. In this case, the prompt can be very simple because you already have the audio prepared. You just need to describe the situation of the scene or the influencer speaking, then scroll down to the audio upload section and upload the MP3 file you generated in ElevenLabs. After uploading the audio, scroll down to the settings and choose whether you want standard or pro mode. You can switch this to pro for better quality if you prefer. Once everything is set, click Generate.
Hi guys, hope y'all are doing amazing. Like this video because I'm now able to speak to you guys.
Alright guys, as you can see, the AI influencer is now speaking with perfect lip sync, and you can use this method to start creating your own talking AI influencer videos today. You can choose either of the 2 methods I showed you. So that's it guys. That's how you can turn your AI influencer images into talking AI influencer videos. All the tools I mentioned in this tutorial will be linked in the description below, so go ahead and check them out. Create your accounts, and start creating your own AI influencer talking videos. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you found this helpful, go ahead and like the video because it's free, and I'll see you in the next one.